Hey everybody, welcome back to the Rift. Johnny here, and today we're playing Urgot into Garen. They picked my Garen. Guess what? We're gonna play some Urgot today and hopefully show this guy a lesson in taking my champion. That's not okay. We're gonna go for a level 1 ward here, which is gonna tell us where the jungler starts, and then based on that we can make a decision about how we want to play our first few waves. We're playing with the runes you see on screen, and I consider this a very favorable matchup for us. So we're gonna try to get an advantage early on because Urgots level 1 to 3 are insanely powerful. So with that, I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and if you're new around here, my name is Johnny, and I am trying to showcase whether or not an average Joe can learn and execute on the concepts of the game that all the big streamers talk about, but without having their flashy mechanics, right? Can I actually get some success? And today we're learning some Urgot, fairly new to the champion here, but hopefully we have the basic ideas down of how to play him. All right. So you can see I'm only playing around getting my legs to proc. Trying to get as many last hits as we can as well. And we're gonna play for a second wave crash, as we usually do. The second wave crash is the most consistent approach in the current season, so I highly recommend all of you guys do it. And then after this point we can choose how do we want to play this, right? We can let it push into us, or we can go for a fourth wave crash, for example. It's also perfectly good situation for us. So there you go. All right. I have to... Ooh, okay. Disrespected him a little bit there. Fair enough. Still learning my limits with Urgot. Let's... We'll go for a long sword. And we'll TP back to lane. Okay, cool. Didn't really think he could cheese me like that, but you know what? It's the power of Conqueror Garen. We should not be surprised because we play it ourselves. Just hold the wave here. Go into the bush. We'll let it fall under our tower. So this cannon is going to deny the complete wave. So of course, Garen got a really good start, right? He killed me right off the bat, but he lost an entire wave from that, which is really advantageous for us. We can let it crash now. Garen will be back pretty soon. And we'll just collect it under tower. We'll try to hard focus on getting... Yeah, oof, bit rough. Okay. Yeah, we have to hard focus on getting most of these. You can see that Garen got 10 last hits. That's very good for us. We're already ahead of him in CS, even though we died to him. And here, I can look to buffer my E. Oh, decent trade for us. We just want to try to build the wave out so we can eventually crash it. As always, when we play Urgot, we put 2 points into Q, because we get actually quite a lot of damage from the second point, and it's very, very high value for us. We have to be careful because Garen does have a lot of power, but we're just looking to crash the wave here. There you go. He has to take care of the wave. And we should be able to get a recall while he's doing that. Okay. And we're going to go straight into my black cleaver. So in terms of power spikes, we have a really good power spike levels 1 to 3, right? That's how we got pressure in the lane. But after that, we actually fall off quite a bit. And level 9 is where our big power spike comes, because we can now toggle W, right? As soon as we get level 9. And ideally, we want to get our black cleaver also around that time. So we'll do our best to make that happen. Okay. Cool. So, because the wave is on my side, we decide to slow push this wave and wait for the next one to then hard push. Does that make sense? There we go. So this wave is arriving. And we should be able to just get this in fairly easily. Alright, pretty good. Alright. Zach is also around here. Let's put a ward down. I don't actually know where Talon is. We do have to watch out, of course, Garen's ult. We got him. So you can kind of see, like, I'm trying to proc my legs on Garen, right? So I'm walking a bit in a circle, trying to trigger all of my legs around him. Now, we missed our ultimate, which is like a big sin on Urgot. Without your ultimate, you're a little bit useless. So it sucks to miss it, but we're still ahead in CS. Urgot is a champion that really just requires a lot of resources. So you need to get your farm. And it doesn't really matter if you die like a few times, because the champion, as long as you're getting your farm, you're gonna be an absolute monster. And you will see, hopefully, in the mid game, like, Garen has a very hard time side laning against us, unless he's super far ahead. And you can see he went for a Tiamat. This, of course, helps his wave clear, but it's actually pretty weak compared to Phage. So I would argue we have a pretty good item advantage in terms of, like, combat power right now. We're also getting close to that level 9 we talked about. Garen's missing. We'll just ping it for my team. But we're not too worried, because there's nothing he could be getting that would be better than the wave itself. So him losing this wave is actually really bad for him. He just flipped it and ended up getting a kill, which is unlucky for me, but it was not a reliable play by him to do. And so, paid off this time. But us moving there is never really something we want to look for. Now, I'm gonna get the plate there. And we saw the jungler bottom. Okay, cool. So now we don't have to do anything special, by the way. I can just move away. Garen lost the entire wave, by the way. Like, he lost a bunch just by chasing me around, right? So that's really beneficial. And this is also why you never chase someone. Once your enemy got into a proxy position, you would never chase them like he did, because it's just not beneficial. Just getting my legs, got his flash there. There you go. My potion's going too, and now I got my level 9, right? Things are very different now. I got my ult up. This Garen should be scared. Well, not sure my support being here is that useful. That's okay. Gotcha. Remember, guys, we had a really bad start, right? But now we're at 90 CS at 11 minutes. That's pretty good. And yeah, things are progressing pretty well here. Let's just get this wave in. One thing also to consider is that 1, 2, 3. It's not that easy to do for a beginner like me, but what you want to do is do 3 shots with your W and then toggle that off, do an auto attack. Okay. Let's do this. And I'm just gonna look to TP back, keep the pressure up. Yeah, so you want to do 3 autos with your W, do a normal auto by toggling it off. Look at our damage, by the way. Cleaver damage, guys. And this guy does not have his first item. He's not really that close even. So very unplayable for him. And one thing that I was gonna mention in the middle of all that yapping I was doing is that your ult also does base damage. 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Ooh. Might be completely dead here. Yeah. My ult was just on cooldown too. That's really unlucky. I had like 2 seconds cooldown on my ult. Alright, fair enough, man. Okay. I'm not quite gonna have enough money for my item there, so probably just gonna go for a long sword. Let's do it. It's kind of disappointing. I think I'm gonna wait because swifties will help me quite a bit. Let's do it. We'll wait a few seconds. So that's really unfortunate. I actually wasn't tracking the jungler. I thought he would be bot because Dragon was coming up, right? On the flip side, my team got Dragon for free because of it. So I consider it still a good situation. We're 20 CS ahead of the Garen. Not too shabby, right? We can definitely work with this. But yeah, what I keep trying to say is that my ult has base damage. So if someone is like getting pretty low, you can also bank on the damage from your ult. Okay, I might be inting a little bit here. So what I was trying to do is just do like a Q auto, but misplayed my positioning there. Okay. Let's see if there are any fruits in the river. No, there are not. Okay. Right. Now we have to respect it because Garen is also having his power spike, right? He got his item and he's close to level 11, which means his ult is going to do a lot more damage. So, gotta respect it a little bit. The main thing we want to focus on, if he tries to Q into me, we have to like buffer our E into him. Not enough damage. We're still in a very dangerous position though. Gonna have to rely on my jungler to help me out here. We messed up a little bit too much. Okay. I buffered that. And I missed my ult on purpose just to make it interesting for the content. Man, it's really unplayable when I'm missing every single ultimate, huh? What is that Q, by the way? I'm just completely falling apart here. Let's just TP back with our tail between our legs. Admit failure. We're gonna get another ruby. Rubies really help us because they make it so Garen doesn't have as easy of a time killing me with his ult, with the execute. Okay, let's focus up. Too many mistakes. It's not okay. Alright, their jungler is also here. He's got his ghost blades. Too bad. But it does mean the jungler has to go back now, right? And we got him. There we go. Okay. And you can see we do an insane amount of damage to turrets. There we go. Looking good so far. So the camp is taken. That means there's nothing for the jungler to come top for. In that sense. Okay, cool. Got the wave in. Let's go back. Good. Garen is not going for me there. I think steraks is the default best second item you can go for. And so this is sort of my standard build. I'm changing a little bit in that whole breaker. I don't think it's that good anymore. But if you want to find these item sets, you can check the description down below. There's a link for the Discord. And you can join the Discord for free, get access to all my item sets, and you can just import them instantly into your game and play with the same item builds that I play on all my champions. But yeah, steraks right now seems to be by far the best option because the game is so heavily centered around skirmishes that having the extra skirmish power is really, really valuable. Alright. We got Hui to teleport. And I'm just gonna run mid to support my team here. So Hui, stop. She used her, or he used his teleports? You guys tell me, is Hui a he? Not sure. Yeah, we're just going to ensure that nobody can steal the dragon here, and I'm already moving. Ooh. Damn. He's a magician. Okay. I'm gonna stay with my team. Stay with my team and play with the strength of my ultimate. Cool. So what I tried to do there is flash into the enemies as I was pulling the guy with my ultimate, and what that does is that you actually fear people around you. It didn't work out, I didn't get the timing correctly, but that was the idea of what I'm trying to do. Okay. Should be dead. Beautiful. Alright. We get some of the fruit here and let's go top. Okay, so we're working towards our next item, which we have in base. And then after that, pretty standard, we're just going to go into jaksho. It's gonna round out our resistances and make us really, really strong. Urgot is a champ that doesn't really need like that many damage items, really. It's all about becoming really tanky too. It's kind of tricky to see the attacks from W to like actually count them. So as a beginner, I'm definitely still trying to learn this. Struggling a little bit to pick it up. Okay. So that pretty much tells me he's got vision here. Oh. Alright. Might be dead here. Try for the fruit. Hey, I got the blue, okay? You guys would do the same 10 out of 10 times. Don't tell me. Don't tell me you wouldn't. Let's sit on a cloak, because definitely gonna help me against the Hui damage. Hey! That's still pretty good. Garen is gonna maybe get this tier 2 tower though, that's the problem. He's got his second item too. We're still a bit ahead of him, which is nice. And probably not gonna catch him. Or will we? Let's see if I can do something here. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. I'm thinking about teleporting bot, but my Zeri's already going there. That'll be fine. Let's just push out top. We are an absolute menace on the side lane, right? Because really, maybe Hui can contest us, but outside of that, not many people can. They have to bring like several people. I don't think the jungler is too much of a scare for me. He's also bot side, so we're looking good here. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey. And it definitely makes a difference to toggle like that. Okay. And we're completely doomed. It's 4 people. Okay. I'll take it. They rotated 4 people to get us. Meanwhile, my team hopefully got something else on the other side of the map. It's technically not a good like timing because my team is not threatening to take anything at the same time, right? So usually you want to time your pressure with your team so that if they collapse on you, your team can get a bunch of stuff for free. Okay, this is actually looking decent. Cool. Yeah, so Garen decided to just stay top. So actually that worked pretty well for my team. Not too bad. I'm gonna come here and contest this guy. Got him. Look how nasty that ultimate is, by the way. Like, I ulted him almost at full HP, but we still get it. Beautiful. And it's so hard to stop an Urgot pushing too, because we can do it from safety. And also, because we're high level, our legs have a very low cooldown. So what we can do is just like walk in a circle around the target, and our legs are coming back very quickly. Okay? Team's doing Atakan. So let me try to show you what I mean. Look. So we permanently have legs up. And they do an insane amount of damage. We probably want to go back here. We got our item back in base. Let's go pick it up. We'll go into Deadman's Plate. Give me another ruby. Thank you very much. And pretty much, let me top, please. So, I want to match Garen because I don't think Zeri can do it very well. So, I want to make sure that I'm matching Garen. It's very hard for Garen to progress in side lane if I am there, right? Right, got his flash. And got him. Once again, how annoying is that to play against? I mean, it's disgusting, right? Absolutely disgusting. Missed my cannon. GG. Okay. Team's going for the Baron. I'm gonna try to speedrun the next wave here. We're still getting it easily, so no contest from enemy team. Awesome. And you can see Garen made the same mistake I was talking about with not matching his pressure with his team. That makes it so he didn't get anything for his team from his death, right? Right? Keeping him busy here. My team is winning the 4v4. We're looking great. Garen is completely locked here, and now I can maybe look to help my team as well. There we go. Not gonna chase the Garen there. He can have fun taking the next wave while his base is going down. There we go, one shot the tower, boom. And that is the power of Urgot, man. Beautiful. Very nice, man. Boom. Garen is like completely lost his mind. Bam, got you. Booyah! Demacia, baby. Well, it's not Demacia this game, but same idea. Hope you guys enjoyed my learning journey on Urgot, and we'll see you on the next one.